Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So, hello, Assalamu alaikum, students. This is your teacher, Azka, and as usual, I am basically come up with one more video, and this is related to A levels P4 Feb March 2024. So now we are going to read the case study first of all, and after that we will be solving the question. Basically, I have solved the question earlier, but now we are going to discuss that how I solved it. So, as you can see, that this is paper four. This is your business strategy paper. Okay, but this is only a myth. Most of the students thinks that this paper is only coming from the business strategy, the every last of unit of your each, the very last chapter of your each unit. But this is just a myth. I have told many times to the students that this paper 4 can be tested from AS levels content and from A2 content. It means the whole chapter, the whole book. This is not related only to the last chapter of your each and every unit strategy. For example, operational strategy, financial strategy, or human resource strategy. So it's not like that. So that's why if you want to score very good marks and if you want to score a high grades in it, so just make sure one thing, that you should reread all the content points of AS levels and also A2 levels. Because if you're not doing that, so it means that it will be, you will be having very disastrous consequences for this. So that's why you should read all the whole book. So this is paper 4 variant 2 Fab March 2024. So we have basically 1 hour 15 minutes to solve this paper, and we know that we have two questions to solve. So since we have 1 hour 15 minutes, so if you invest 15 minutes just to read the case study, so it means that you will be having 30 minutes to solve one question. And 30 minutes almost, I think, because the length of this question is very you can say that long, but not that long. But yes, the 20-mark question demanding a very not so much lengthy question answer, but yes, you have to. Of course, this is 20-mark question, so this is not similar with 8-mark and 12-mark, which you have, you know, you have been doing in your paper 3 and in your paper 2 of AS levels. So yes, so whenever you are reading the case study, so just remember one thing, that with reading the case study, you should plan your question. It means that you should plan that which point you are going to write in each question. Okay, we have two questions, we know that. So what type of points we should write, what applications we should write, we are going to write in question number 1 and question number 2. And what will maybe the methods or strategies or ways we are going to discuss in each question. And just recall the definitions of those strategies or maybe those tactics, and also their analysis. Just, you know, reread or recall all the analysis which you have in your mind related to any strategy or any ways and any methods of marketing strategies, or maybe the operational strategies, or maybe the financial strategies. So just recall all the things in your mind while reading the case study, and make points, make very little points by reading while reading the case study. And after that, you just need to put all points in your questions which you just written during reading the case study. So this is very important to plan your question. Okay, and this has come with the practice. If you think that maybe you will be implementing that plan when you will be writing the paper, so it would not be fruitful. Why? Because if you haven't practiced this way, so it means that this would be very difficult for you to you know, to plan your question in the examination hall. So that's why you have to do practice before many times, so you can able maybe to able to plan your question accordingly. Okay, So now let's see the case study. Okay. So as you can see that this is a clothing company. Okay, it means that this is basically manufacturing sector, like, okay. So CC is also in manufacturing sector. The biggest challenge for the manufacturing sector is their operations department. Yes, like for example, if the business is service business, so they are more into serving the consumers perfectly. But if any company having manufacturing sector, so they will be coping with a lot of problems in the production process, and that is why this is the main objective for them, to cope with the different problems which they have seen or which they are going to see in the future in their production processes. So CC is a public limited company. So we know that if the public limited company is there, so it means the shareholder is there. It means that whenever we are going to make any decision, so this would be affected by the shareholders, because shareholders have their own objectives. They want higher dividends, but because maybe we have some other objective just to maintain the quality, or maybe just to increase the brand loyalty, or maybe increasing the market share by reducing the prices. So if you are reducing the prices, so it means that you are also will be seeing a very higher decrease in your profits, and that would be not, you can say that, the thing which your shareholders want. So that's why, like in the public limited company, if you have a lot of advantages of raising finance, but you have also some disadvantages, because whenever you are going to take any decision, so this will be affected by your shareholders. So it operates its own branded clothing retail stores. Okay, so they have their own retail stores. So if they have their own retail stores, so we know that there are a lot of benefits of it, because it means that, for example, if you have a very long chain of distribution, so you cannot control quality, you cannot maintain the loyalty of consumers, because you are not interacting with your consumers directly. And also you can serve your consumers with the lower prices, because if the distribution channel is not so long, so it means that there are only one retail store. It means that you can sell clothes to your consumer with a lesser price, because there is no commission involved in it. And because retail store is there, so it means that this retail store is the CC's retail stores. So it means that CC have full control, and this retail stores would only be displaying the clothes of the CC. So only in the US. Okay, so this is again a limitation, because they have only retail stores in the US. So it means that for many customers who want to purchase their clothes, but this would not be possible for that people, that potential consumers, because they have their retail stores only in US. So it means that for many persons, or for many consumers, it is not accessible. So CC has been a popular choice with both customers and investors. Of course, like this is a PLC, so it means that there are many investors who want to invest in the CC limited company. And also because this is a brand, so that's why this is maybe the demand for this is popular between the customers also. Revenue and profits were consistently high until 2008. Yes, of course, if this is popular between the consumers, so it means that they were making higher profit, and that is why they are getting higher revenue and higher profits. And also because they don't have any problem with the finances, so that's why like they can raise the finance with ease whenever they are going to start any new projects. So that's why it is also um, famous between the investors. Okay, so that was only profitable till 2018. Oh, sorry, till 2008. So let's see that what will happen after that. CC used to have only four main seasonal ranges: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So we can say that they have only limited collection, and maybe they are blocking the choices for the consumers to have different ranges of products. And this is kind of, you can say that, a negative point as per the consumer perspective. So as digital marketing and fast fashion became more popular, CC struggled to meet the changing needs of its customer base. Yes, because if the digital marketing is there, and you know that it seems like CC were only doing the traditional market, they were not into digital marketing. So it means that that was like impossible for the CC to target their audience, and it is also difficult for CC to promote their products into different social media platforms, and it means that they cannot reach out to maximum pool of consumers. But now, because there is fast fashion and they're using digital marketing, so it means that they are basically setting the trends for the people, and that is why CC is losing its value in front of the consumers. Originally, clothing was sourced from manufacturers based in low incoming countries which used flow production. Okay. So this was kind of, we can say that it is kind of cost reduction for the CC at that time. And we can say that till 2008 they were successful to get higher profits and higher revenue, because at that time digital marketing and fast fashion was not so popular. It means that CC basically was sleeping, and he maybe the not he basically CC maybe didn't have any idea that what will be happening in the next future years, that digital marketing will be all over, will be all around you, and you have to adopt the changes. So because CC didn't adopt the changes, which basically the demand of the consumer, so that's why they are now have to see the demand decrease in demand for their products. And because they were dealing with the manufacturers who based in low income countries, so that is why maybe material, or you can say the clothes, were very cheap prices they were getting from these manufacturers, and that is why they were unable to earn a higher profits for their investors. And because investors always want to increase the profits, because they will be having a maximum dividend for their invested shares, that is why that was also famous between the investors. But again, and because they are using the floor production, it means that CC were selling standardized product. It means that they were targeting the mass market. So I think let's read the question first. So this is the question. Yeah. So evaluate the effectiveness of CC's marketing strategy between 10 to 20. It means that we have to evaluate marketing strategy of CC 10 years, for 10 years basically. Okay. So in 2019 to 2010, competition from online only retailers reduces CC's market share. Of course, they were basically targeting the consumers. They are giving the products as per their demand. They're stimulating their demands. So of course, this would happen. CC would be losing its market share. CC, so in 2010 to 2011, CC sets out new marketing objectives. See Appendix 1. CC invest in digital marketing and increase the number of sales of promotions. Okay. So it means that CC basically didn't have any market research, and they are directly implementing their marketing objectives into actions. So they have never done any market research, that what are the types of the customer they are targeting, what are their demands, what are their needs, how can we cope with them, what type of strategy we should make. They were not thinking about any single thing, they were just into action. And they basically like, this is very stupid decision, I guess. So let's see its appendix 1. Okay. So this is the appendix 1, and CC is marketing objective in 2010. So they have set their marketing objectives in 2010. So let's see. To increase sales volume by 20% by 2019. So it means that they are keeping 9 years to increase their sales volume by 20%. Like, because they were a brand, so it means that now they just to focus upon those things by which they can regain their brand reputation, but they are just into increasing their sales by 20%, and in 9 years. So 9 years is very huge span of time. It means that now they are going to invest into promotional techniques, into digital marketing. It means that for the 9 years they have to invest continuously in these things. And now this is the very biggest question, so that what would be the decision of their shareholders, and will they be able to get into with them in these decisions, and will be they able to invest, or maybe your potential investors can invest into your business, because you're you are losing your sales, and you are setting 9 years to cope with this problem. This is very huge span of time to revise CC's pricing strategy. Okay. So basically, previously they were, I think, because at that time their cost is so low. So maybe they are using some kind of very lower prices, but they said that we want to revise our pricing strategies to expand CC's customer base. Now, this is again a stupid decision, because let's see, because if you know about this research on internet, that there are many brands like Zara. So Zara claim, this is not exact percentage, but just because I just forgot the exact percentage. So Zara claim that the revenue they have earned each year, okay, the revenue they have earned each year, this revenue is coming from 70 or maybe more than 60% of repetitive sales. It means that they have a very less number of new customers, but whatever the revenue they are earning, this is coming from their loyal base, loyal customers. It means that, and whenever you see the branded companies, they are just running because of their loyal customers. Because new customer, it is very and this is a saying, this is not a saying, this is a research, that whenever you want to maybe impress new customers, or if you want to gain new customers, so it would cost you a lot, thrice time, or maybe maybe more than 100 times, if you just invest into the strategies which is just maybe maintaining the or retaining your existing customers bases. So it means that if CC is going to expand, so it means that in expansion they will be losing their existing customers. This is not good or wise decision. Okay. um so now let's see in 2012 what will happen. Okay, so basically when we will be talking about effectiveness, so we should match their steps of making strategies and their effectiveness with these marketing objectives. Okay, we will be matching its effectiveness with this marketing objectives. It means that whatever they will be doing, so we will be comparing its results with these marketing objectives, and we will see that if they have successful to get these objectives, so yes, their marketing strategy was effective. Okay. So in 2012, so what happened? CC ends its relationship with existing clothing manufacturers and begins using fast fashion specialist clothing manufacturers. So they are just, doing the copy paste thing. They are just copycat. Okay. Because they don't have their own strategy. They are just, following the footsteps of the others. Because if they ended with their relationship with their previous manufacturer, although they were providing them a very cheap products, cheap price, and that would be enable them, it means enable CC to increase their profits. But now because they just changed their relationship. So we don't know that what would be the quality of this specialist would be having, and how much cheap product they will be able to provide CC. So these local clothing manufacturers are able to supply limited order quantities in the short lead time CC requires. Yes, this is good thing, because this is very important that whenever we need um, limited supply, so there is someone who can provide us a limited supply whenever we need, and the lead time should be shorter so that we can cope with the higher demand whenever the occasions there, because maybe on the special occasions the higher demand would always seen in the businesses. So that's why we can see that short lead time is very important, and if this is there, so it means that we can cope with the higher demand and with the uncertain demands. So CC adopts its marketing mix and begins to sell online. Okay, so now they are going to sell online, but they don't have any exposure in it. So let's see its appendix 2. So this is appendix 2. So these are their old marketing mix and these are their new marketing mix. So first of all, they were their marketing mix was seasonal clothing, and now they are going to quick response to the fashion changes. It means fast fashion. So somewhere this is good, because yes, of course, because they mm, failed, because they were not able to respond the marketing needs, but now they are going to add this into the new marketing mix. So this is a the good step. Main target segment is 30 to 50 years old. Okay, but now it depends that in which because they are dealing in the US. So now this is depend basically that US having the old population more, or the younger population. So this is a question. But yes, 30 to 50 years old, they were kind of customers who maybe save more, spend less. And of course, because they were targeting 30 to 50 years old, so at that time their designs were boring, but now their main target is 30 to 30, 13 to 30 years old, means that the Gen Z. So we know that Gen Z is kind of people who spend a lot on different, fashion things. So yes, so because now they targeting the segment, so it means that now it would be more easy for them to know that what is the demand of these 13 to 30 years people, and which type of designs they do like. Branded with CC logo, branded with CC logo. So this is good. They are using their branded brands on, basically they are not producing those clothes, but yes, they're using their brands, their logos on the product. This is good, but this is also negative consequences. Why? Because if that specialist manufacturer, that local manufacturer supplying them a very low quality material, so now because CC imprint their own logo on the product, certainly that this will be giving the negative image to your consumers that your product is not good and you are making very low quality products. Okay, so they were using comparative pricing in old marketing mix, and now they're going to use a dynamic pricing. Okay, so dynamic pricing, most of the time you will be losing a lot of your revenue, because dynamic pricing is a kind of prices which is automatically set according to the supply and demand of the product. So as you can see that this was set in 2012, and if you see that in 2012 their revenue has declined, their profit has declined, their dividend per share is declined, their share price is declined. And as you can see that consequently they are losing their all things, their revenue. But yes, in 2022 it is sometime it is kind of stable. And why it was stable, we will be discussing about it. Okay, so limited range of products, and now they have large range of products. So if you have large range of products, so yes, this is good. This is good because this is kind of you can retain the attention of your consumers. But again, if you are or you can also spread your risk. okay, by introducing large range of products. But again, this would be costly, and this would be decreasing your revenues if maybe some of the product would not liking by your target audience. Distributed through CC shops, okay, distributed through CC shops and CC website. Yes. So if they're using websites, so it would be more less costly, and they can easily promote their products on their websites, and they can get maximum reviews, and they can get maximum feedback, so that they can make changes according to the needs of the consumers. Okay, 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 okay. So, Quran 13. Customers' feedback refers to poor quality and design innovation. Okay. So it means that this has just happened because maybe the and relationship with the old manufacturers. It means that maybe this manufacturer is not providing good quality products. And maybe their design is also not good. That is why there is a review, there's a feedback on their websites, because for the poor quality and for the designs. So let's see. Okay, so first of all, I think we should complete it. So poor planning for introducing online selling results in disappointing sales. Of course, I have been saying that they're not doing any kind of research. They are just doing actions, 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 and this is the reason that because they are not doing any kind of planning, and this is the reason that they are losing their revenue, their profit continuously. So let's see the appendix 3 examples of customer feedback in 2013. So CC clothing used to be good quality. Okay, so there this is used to be good quality. So it means that this is your old consumers. My new jumper fell apart in its first wash. So it shows that your new manufacturer is not good. I don't know what counts as fashion these days, but I don't like it. Again, as you can see that the new manufacturer from where you are having your products, it means that their designs are not kind of innovative, and this is not successful to get attention of your segmented market. There are always something new every time I visit the website, because they are like they are because showing, or they are basically displaying a very large range of products. So of course, like they have very large range of products, so that's why this is kind of thing which can attract your consumers. But again, retain your consumers, your quality and your design should be good. I was going to buy a shirt in a CC shop, then I found it much cheaper on the website. It means that maybe on their retail stores they will be losing revenue, and on the website because they are using a dynamic pricing, and we know the dynamic pricing is only suitable for the online stores. And it means that whenever the supply is high, so at a time they will be finding the consumer will be finding the products for the cheaper prices. And because maybe they have large range of products and they have always full of inventory, so this is the reason that they have always a very large supply of the products, and this is the main reason that their customers seeing the lower prices for their products on the website. Okay. So 2014 to 15, revenue from the largest city center stores decreases. Of course, because we have seen the comment, and the comment was that we are basically purchasing the products on the website cheaply. So that's why, like, of course, um, your retail store will be losing its revenues. Profit it continues to decrease. Dividend payments are reduced and share prices decrease. Of course, it means that if your profits are if your profits are not increasing, so of course your dividend payment would also decrease. And why this is happening? Because you have expanded your operations, you have made website, you change your supplier, maybe this person is giving you the products in very high prices, you are using a dynamic pricing, you have just made a very large range of products, you are investing on digital marketing, so of course you have expanded your operation, and this is the main reason that your operating expenses is getting higher. And that is why your profit is reducing, because your revenue is not increasing. Okay, so this is why. So appendix 4. So we have seen appendix 4. We have seen that how much badly they are beating from the customers. 2016. Sulwar Singh is appointed marketing director. He has extensive experience of online sales and marketing of premium products. Sulwar introduces viral marketing campaigns, and social media influencers are paid to promote the brand. Again, this is very stupid decision, because the main thing is very, very clear. I guess the prices and the quality is a main issue of this business. And because they are expanding, and because they are just concentrating to expand their consumers base, and they are not focusing on the quality, they are not focusing on their existing consumers. So this is the main reason that why they are losing their value, but they are stupidly only investing on the viral marketing. Okay, so if the viral marketing is there, if the social media influencers, you are paying them to promote your brand, so after that they will be visiting your website. If they will be visiting your website, so they will see that you are introducing the very stupid designs, because we have seen the comments that people are not liking it. But again, this is not trustable, because maybe this is a tactics to maybe just bad publicity for you from the competitor side, because maybe those customers is not your own customers. So because as you can see, um here, that this review is showing that you are also losing your new customers, sorry, previous customers, because you can see the CC clothing used to be good quality. It means that this is the comment not from the new customer, this is from the old customer. So it means that by expanding and by um um like by stupidly only investing on the marketing things and not concentrating on brand reputation, not concentrating on quality, this is the main reason that you are not getting new customers, but you are also losing your previous customers. Okay. So so if the viral marketing is there, the of course you will be having a lot of traffic on your website. So what will happen, they will be seeing those negative comments. It means that your potential customer would also be influenced by those negative feedbacks. Okay. CC continues to lose market share. Of course they will be losing. Inventories reach a record high levels. It means that they are very, very stupid. Maybe they don't have any sales forecast team, because if the demand is not higher, why they are keeping a lot of inventory? Why, like, and this is the main reason that they have to sell their products for the cheap prices, because they have a lot of inventory. They are just stupidly increasing the level of inventory. It is giving them storage costs. Like, there are a lot of expenses there. I don't know that what, they are just totally screwed up. The marketing objective set in 2010 or not achieved, because this is 2019. Now this is time to match your marketing effectiveness, that how your did you successful to get your marketing objectives? No, not at all. Okay, so after that, 2020, Sulwar loses the confidence of the board and is replaced by the John D as the marketing director. Okay, so Sulwar was not enough competitive, and Sulwar was not experienced, and that is why now Sulwar himself saying that I don't have confidence to cope with the marketing changes. So that's why I'm just going to, so that's why this Sulwar replaced by the John D. John is set an objective to restore CC's brand operation. Okay, so now finally a wise person came there. So 2021 to 2023, John insists on new quality control procedures. Yes, this is very important, because we have seen the negative reviews. Okay, and we also see that that we can feel that maybe the manufacturer is not providing them a quality products, and this is and their design is not so innovative, and they have poor quality. So yes, this is the main reason that they are not getting higher sales. So this is a very, very wise decision from the John. So the share price remain low but stable. Yes, so it means that the shareholders have confidence upon the John. So that is why we can say that John would be a person who can turn their fate into some good things. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so developing an operation strategy for survival and growth. So directors of CC are concerned that the business may fail. They believe it needs a new and distinctive operation strategy to reduce cost and increase efficiency. Okay, so our main operation strategy would be focusing on these two things. Okay, so we have the first question: evaluate the effectiveness of CC's marketing strategy between 10 to 20. So now let's see the question. So this is the question. So first of all, I have written the definition of marketing strategy, that marketing strategy is a long-term plan for achieving company goal by understanding the needs of customers and creating a distinct and sustainable competitive advantage. It encompasses everything from determining who your customers are to deciding that channels you use to reach those customers. A good marketing strategy, okay, so you have to write two knowledge points. It's mean that one knowledge and one knowledge in one paragraph. So you have to write something like maybe importance of the marketing strategy, its advantages, its disadvantages, its limitations, whatever you want to write, you should write. First of all, you have to write definition, and one more thing you have to write about the marketing strategy or any definition you are going to write. So marketing strategy would be how promotion influences or pushes customers towards purchase at online store. This is especially true when it involves promotion on social media and traffic it drives to the brand's website or leading pages. Sorry, landing pages. So I have done with my knowledge. So from here, I am going to start my analysis application, level 3 analysis. Okay, level 1, level 2, level 3. So 2008 was a golden period for CC when it was a popular choice for investors and customers. And its revenue and profits were also high until the unless digital marketing and fast fashion was not there. CC faced challenges from the fast fashion, and when they started digital marketing, through digital marketing, FF promoted their business, got recognition and attention from their target audience across USA. A wider range and went hand in hand with this the brand recognition, whereas CC was having only one retail store in US. It was not accessible for many customers to reach out to CC. We are evaluating, we are seeing that how these marketing strategy was working, had been working, and now we at the end we will be evaluating it, that at the end, is their marketing strategy was effective or not. So so more convenient for customers to online order from FF, and FF was more successful to identify the customer needs, and they use better ways of promote their brands, and that was turning point for CC. So after this disaster, CC thought about to change their marketing objectives. Okay, so now they're going to change their marketing objectives. So in 2010 to 11, CC set marketing objectives. Marketing objectives. Okay, so here I just given the definition of marketing objectives, and here I'm going to start my analysis plus application. So in Appendix 1, CC's market share has changed in 2010. They're determined to increase their sales volume by 20%, and 2008 that was 100 million, which was pretty good. Higher market share would help them to improve their sales, which they have lost to FF. When existing brand loyal customers buy more of their company's product, it could be widen company's overall customer base as potential new customers follow the leads of the existing ones, gaining market share. Like as you can see, that I'm analyzing it, that how this would be beneficial, how this was beneficial for the CC when they have set their marketing objectives. So can strengthen and spotlight ceases. Okay, so I've just written spotlight two times. So this is my bad. Reputation again, since it was brand that seems easy to achieve. Yes, because at the earlier time, that was I'm talking about the 2010, because it basically they had been losing their chances to regain their reputation with year of year, but in 2010 it seems like it was possible, because there is only 2 years passed. Basically they have seen the competition from the digital marketing. So yes, like at that time this was seems possible, that because now they are changing their marketing objectives, so maybe this would be maybe somewhere fruitful in the future. They have changed one more objectives. CC set objectives to expand CC's customer base. They have that could help CC to add new customers to the existing customer base, could increase sales, which leads to increased profit, heightened brand awareness, and this could also help to potential customers recognize their brand when they need the products to offered, and can lead to higher sales and brand loyalty. Okay, I've just analyzed their marketing objectives, that how this would be useful when they have set in 2010. However, setting marketing objectives and planning to achieve it in 9 years, such a huge span of time. 9 years sticking to only these marketing objectives. For 9 years, it was just unwise move from CC side. In 9 years, technology will be very changed. CC should change their marketing objectives with the changes of external environment. It means the competitor side. Increased 20% of market share in such a long span of time, with PLC having strong brand name already, was a very long span of time, when it depends that what tactics CC was going to choose in order to achieve their marketing objectives. And for the marketing objectives, you have to um, set the marketing objectives in a realistic time. So 9 years is very long time as per my perspective, and they should not stick only on these objectives for 9 years. They have to maybe change multiple times their marketing objectives whenever they will see that this is not achievable. And their objectives should also be smart. Okay, so you can also write the smart like characteristics of their objectives, but I have just written this one. Okay, so company's marketing mix is the combination. Okay, so after that they have introduced the new marketing mix. So production, pricing, places, and promotion it uses to differentiate itself from the competition. These four elements are commonly referred to as the four P's. There is a strong dependency between each of the P's. So in 2010, CC changed the marketing mix from seasonal clothing to quick response will be allowing CC to cater the needs of their potential customers, and will know giving CC the edge to changes design and fashion according to the sorry and two changes uh, not know will giving CC to as the changes design. Marketing changes. Previously, their target audience was 30 to 50 years old, people that most probably boomers and millennials, old age people tends to spend lower on clothing brands, was might be affecting sales revenue of CC, but now they targeted 13 to 30 years people, most probably Gen Z. Targeting Gen Z having huge spending power and influence, these are the most important audience to reach out. If CC would can align their business and marketing with Gen Z value stands to retain a loyal group of customers. CC has also changed the distribution channel using websites from selling will be allowing the customer to reach broad audience. CC now will be serving nationally, will be gaining access to large pool of customers, and um, an increased sales would lead to increased market share. However, dynamic pricing has some drawbacks. It will be because they also have changed their pricing strategy. So it will be increasing complexity of the cost and the cost of CC, pricing operations confusion and dissatisfaction among customers, and potential price wars from the other competitors. Furthermore, the consequences can be seen that revenue has declined, which is 70 million in 2010. So you should compare your marketing better. You should compare their tactics and their results with the financial data again and again in each year. Okay, and also with their set objectives. They have basically three objectives. They had basically three objectives. Okay, in 2010. So from 2013 to 20. Okay, so basically in 20 mark person, you should only need to write 4 paragraphs. But I have written the maximum paragraphs here. So what you should turn, or you should change your whole timeline into 3 paragraphs, and then at the end of the paragraphs you will is basically evaluating their strategy, giving them some suggestions if you want, um, and talking about some limitations, that whatever the methods you have chosen, like maybe you said that their marketing objectives was successful or not. So you will be writing the reasons that why you have said, you have justified, and you can give any other suggestions that would be very beneficial for them in this stage, at this stage. So from 13 to 20, CC has faced serious consequences because of the poor planning of selling clothes. Online CC was busy in expansion that CC forgot to give focus to quality. Even quality was not seen anywhere in marketing mix also. Yes, in marketing mix, if you see, they don't have any objective to maintain their quality products. And now reached to a stage where customers negative feedback complaining about quality, about fashion sense, and also about CC's prices, the main reason why CC lost its sales in retails, because they were using dynamic pricing on websites and customers were finding cheap products on websites because of the bad reviews. In 2013, it can be clearly seen a huge decline in profits. 2016, 60 million to 3 million profit. Investors also losing their confidence, causing $0.5 change in the share price from 2012 to 2016. Reviews on websites are important. Negative reviews would be leading deter potential customers and damage CC's brand reputation. However, CC should have investigated that is those negative reviews trustable or not, or are they really your customers or not? They were just ruining the brand image of CC. Okay. So after that, what happened? So Sulwar Singh appointed as marketing director. He introduced viral marketing and social media marketing. Viral marketing is a business strategy. Okay, so I have just written the definition of the viral marketing here. Mm, so its name refers to how customers spread information. Okay, so yes, so from here I have started my analysis. So viral marketing and social media marketing could do wonders. It could increase the traffic on the website of CC, could cover large audience, will be seeing the large range of product, and they would be having potential to increase sales. And it was also a good approach to reach out to your segmented market, which is Gen Z, who are more tech users and social media users. However, it depends how much experience Tulwar Singh having, how much connections he had in the market. Although using social media marketing and viral marketing will be driving more traffic to their websites. What if those new potential customers will be seeing those negative comments on websites? If CC will be removing the bad reviews from the customer, it would give a hint to potential customer that there is something fishy, leads to bad reputation, leads to decrease market share. Bad reputation, decrease sales, decrease market share. Okay. Okay. So 2017 to 19, there was so no improvement in market share, lower profits. Now we are basically comparing um, their marketing objectives, because now this is the time to compare the objectives. Revenue lower, dividend can be seen in financial data after appointment 2023. John has been appointed. He has changed objectives into brand reputation and going to insist new quality control procedures. This what that was a good move. So overall, CC marketing was not effective. CC couldn't successful to achieve their marketing objectives all over. CC's revenue, profit, dividend per share has decreased over the years, would be leading to pressure from the shareholders' side. CC should have done scenario planning before investing in digital marketing. Yes, that where their competitor stands and what measures should they have taken before they should have focused towards the quality of the products. One more thing, they can be seen that there was a poor sales forecast because there were high level of inventory and no sales and no coordination between the operational departments and the other departments to achieve overall objectives of the CC. Now it depends upon the expertise, the John. Now there is a hope can be seen that CC can achieve objectives. There is great contribution needed between all departments, especially between the operational strategy and between the marketing department. Only in that way, CC can improve the quality of their products, can be improved, may create brand loyalty again, and can achieve their market objectives. Okay. So now we are going to see the last question. Finally. Okay. So the question was about Mm, so if you see the last question, okay. So this is advise CC on an operation strategy to enable its future survival and growth. Okay. So basically, we will be discussing about different operational strategy, and at the end, we will be concluding our answer by supporting one and raising question on that or giving some suggestions, which is necessary at this point. Okay. So as you can see that first of all, I have written the definition of operational strategy. Okay, so you can just read it here. And after that, I just introduce one main method which would be suitable for them, which is enterprise resource planning. So first of all, I have written its definition. Okay, and from here I have started, I think, my analysis. So the new marketing director John set an objective for CC to increase the quality of products. The main problem we've seen is that there is no coordination between all departments. Sales decline rapidly. But with that inventory increased in 2019 at its highest level by using EPR software. This would be possible to make supply available only when there is a demand from the customers. Although there is a plus that the local clothing manufacturer is able to supply limited order quantities in short lead times, it will allow CC more avoiding paced, more effective utilization of capacity, and quicker response to changes, such as variations in consumer demand. Since the target market is more vulnerable, mean teenagers, these improvements are also results of the greater workforce, flexibility improves delivery times, and better customer service. This will increase customer satisfaction by increasing the quality of the service and product, moving CC towards achieving sustainability in its operations and leads to the future survival and growth of CC. This is my level 2 analysis with my a lot of applications. But you have to only write two applications. It means that you just need to take out two examples from the case. Okay. However, so this is my level 3 analysis. The cost of the database and computer system have to be considered, although these costs are falling with technological advances in computing power employment. Training costs have to be incurred, as a badly implemented APR system could make operations less efficient. Full implementation of ERP can take 1 to 3 years. Yes. Technological advances over this period could make the chosen software obsolete. Financing further investment in the most up-to-date EPR system might require other products to be abandoned. So simply, there are very high costs involved and also time involved. And at this point, they cannot take any risk because they're already losing a lot of customers. Okay. So after that, I have talked about the lean production. So I have just written the lean production definition, and from here I have started my analysis. So the main problem for CC was the waste of the products because the high level of inventory increasing the waste of CC is destroying all sources of CC and a lot of cost involved in it. By Kaizen, CC can decreasing waste of element. So I've just introduced lean. You can use any approach which listed in the lean production. So I just use the Kaizen here because I don't want to lengthen my answer. So eliminating overproduction leads to improved quality, being more efficient, having less idle time, reducing unnecessary activities by quality circles. The employers will be participating, having joint discussion of ideas and solutions, will bring innovative ideas. It overall translates the cost saving and can turn potential losses into the profit. Sorry, I have just written it two times here. Leads to future survival and growth of CC. However, this would be difficult to apply this method on CC operations because CC is not producing clothes directly. Yes, this is a main problem. CC purchases the inventory from the fast fashion specialist. It can only be possible if they both work by the management by objectives. So we will be talking about this at the end. Okay, so quality controls. So this is my third way to achieve the objectives, operational objectives. So quality control refers to the set of activities, techniques, and okay. So I have just explained its definition because quality control and quality assurance I have written here. So that's why this is kind of long definition here. So I think I just start from the analysis point. So this is my analysis. So CC was focusing only on marketing and was expanding the ranges of product, where CC totally forgot about the inventory management, resource planning, and quality of the product. That should be the first priority, and was getting negative reviews about their jumper, that their jumper falls apart, which was showing that the poor quality of the products of CC. Quality control will ensure that products or service met by the required quality standards, receive products that meet their expectations with the consumers. Quality control activities such as inspections, testing, and statistical analysis provide valuable insights into performance and reliability of products, contributing to customer satisfaction and loyalty. Whereas quality assurance is essential for establishing a culture of quality assurance within the organization. It means within the CC. By implementing robust process, documentation, and training, quality assurance sets the foundation for consistent and reliable output in CC. It helps prevent defects, reduce variability, minimize risk throughout the product or service life cycle. Quality assurance will be fostering customers' confidence, enhances of CC reputation, and enables CC continuous improvement, which will be important for CC's future growth and survival. And this is my level 3 analysis. This is your choice if you want to just write the benefit again, or if you just want to write its limitation or maybe the other factors. So I just write its benefits again. For that's why I've used the therefore command, therefore word here. So therefore, because CC is looking for higher quality product, boost customer happiness, and keep a competitive advantage in the market, it is imperative to comprehend the differences and appreciate the significance of both tasks. CC can promote continuous development and attain quality excellence by properly combining quality control and quality assurance. So now this is my evaluation. Now at the end, my final evaluation. So this is very long, but you can write short evaluation because I have a lot of time, but in paper, of course, you will be having only 30 minutes. So just give that which which strategy you are choosing, which method you are choosing to achieve your objectives, and write that why. Just write the reasons and justify it, and write the limitation of the other methods, and at the end give some suggestions that what other things will be important for the CC at this time. So overall, ERP system is more effective for CC since CC is not producing products directly and wouldn't be able to implement all the operation strategy on FF. Specialist supplier will, by using EPR system, at least CC would able to receive the exact demand of the consumers and can coordinate with the other departments well. So CC can make sure resources should not be wasted and customers will get the same product which they demanded, and CC can regain its brand loyalty and brand reputations again. However, now this is a question that FF specialists would be able to install EPR system or CC itself have to bear the cost. Yes, this is main thing of installation. This problem can be solved by implementing the management by objectives. This is a process in which manager and employee agree on specific performance goals and then develop a plan to reach them. It can be achieved when FF specialist operations objectives align with the CC's objectives, so they can work towards the same goal. Overall, all types of operation strategy require cost and time. And main question arises that whether the supplier of CC would be able to align their objectives with the CC, because it will be costly for FF also. And if CC will start their operations just to reduce their operational dependency, that it will be require a lot of time and cost, and this time whether their shareholders would be agree with putting investment into CC or not, this is questionable. If CC outsource their operations, yes, this is the second thing he can do, like CC can do. So if CC outsource their operations, then again quality would not be maintained by the third party. So now the future survival of the CC would depends upon the expertise of John and how John will be making strategy for future survival. And the decision he made was the need of R, maintaining the brand reputation and quantity, and he was successful to get stability of the share price. It means that CC shareholders now having confidence on the capabilities of John, and hopefully John would successful to improve and regain the brand image of CC again, but it will take time and strong strategy and availability of resources. So Alhamdulillah, we have done with two long questions after a lot of time. So Now I'm going to end this meeting, and we'll see you with the next video on paper 4 accounting fab March 2024. Goodbye.